Hi there, I'm Daniel Lader, founder of Lader CPA and Associates, and welcome back to our weekly Instagram live series where we're talking about building a successful practice from beginning to infinity. I'm really glad that you joined us today, and most importantly, we need to start out with that one regular. Why did the accountant go to therapy? Because they had too many emotional liabilities and not enough mental assets. And boy, I am feeling that way right now. We're starting into a tax season, and whew, I wish I had more mental assets right about now. But this week, we're going to be talking on the topic of choosing the right accounting software for your practice. This is your bookkeeping stuff, and even though this is not fun, this is important to have. So let's jump right into it. First off, why does choosing the right accounting software matter? Why does having any accounting software matter, for that matter? Well, first off, it will help you track your income and your expenses and prepare to have your taxes done properly and efficiently, along with other reasons you need good financial statements. So tracking your income and expenses, putting them in a usable format that you can look at and understand, and other people can understand too. Also, using accounting software is much faster than just writing things down in a spreadsheet, and it's way more accurate than that spreadsheet. I've had several clients over the years who do bring me a spreadsheet, and gosh darn it, those spreadsheets are never right. So anyways, accounting software, don't use a spreadsheet, not for an ongoing business. Now, some of the key things that you're going to want to look for when you're choosing your software, your bookkeeping or accounting software, is you're going to look for what features appeal to you that you're going to use that fit in with other things you already have in place. A lot of accounting softwares will have the ability to invoice and receive payments from your clients. Most of them will have an ability to reconcile your bank accounts to make sure that your records are accurate, not missing anything, not getting extra stuff put in there. Of course, they're great for expense tracking. That's one thing you'll need to look for. You will also want to look for if they have any ability to prepare and help you with your tax reporting. That's a big one. As a tax guy, that's the big one in my mind. Also, another feature you're going to want to look for is to see how it integrates with your other softwares you're using. Your other tech stack is the word they like to throw around. How does it link up to your bank accounts, to your ERH software, your payroll software, whatever it is. If you want it to link in, that can save you a lot of time and headache. If you don't want it to link in, that's something you have to consider too. Now, there's a lot of different options out there for what kind of accounting software you want, what kind of bookkeeping software. I'm just gonna briefly mention the big ones, but do your research. Ask your other therapist friends who are also working, see what they're using, see if you can see how it looks and if you might like it. But the big ones, obviously, I'm gonna say QuickBooks because it's the big one. Every accountant knows how to use QuickBooks if you're looking for help. It's not the most user-friendly, but it's not terrible also. It's also one of the pricier ones. But it does a really good job with integrating with a lot of different things to help you save time and money that way. Another one is Xero. It's less common than QuickBooks. It's very user-friendly. It's got different pros and cons than QuickBooks. It's usually cheaper too. There's a free option called Wave. You might be interested in that, especially if you're just starting out and you don't want to start investing $40, $50, $80 a month on an accounting software. If you're not really making too much money or not sure if you're gonna, or if you're just trying it out, not sure if you're gonna go long term. So Wave is another one. Now, specifically for mental health providers, there's a couple options out there. You might know of them already. There's Theranest, which is specifically for helping you with your tracking of your clients and your billing, etc. That's an option. Also, Simple Practice is another similar but different software out there. Now, these ones are going to help you specifically as a therapist, helping you with your scheduling, your billing, etc. So those are some things to look at. Many of the clients I work with, they have both one of the big softwares for mental health professionals like Theranest or Simple Practice, and they have one of the bookkeeping softwares like QuickBooks or Xero. So both might be a good option for you. It's looking at how you want to run your business is what it all comes down to. Now, many of you are probably either working with or want to work with one of the billing experts to help you with that kind of sticky part of the job. See what their preferences are and see what they recommend as well for those billing softwares. Now, obviously, there's a lot of options out there. If you want, you can sign up for them all for that one feature they all give you. But you might be stuck with a whole bunch of softwares you only do one thing with, and then you're just paying a whole lot of extra. So it's important to consider what your needs are, what your budget is. Now, if you're a solo or a group practice, you're going to need simpler or more complicated tools. If you have a tighter or a larger budget, that's going to influence your decision too. And also, whatever you need it to link into to make your life easier, that's going to be what you consider as well. Now, last off, when you're looking at softwares, a lot of them do offer free trial periods. You can try them out. I know you're busy and you don't want to play around with a bunch of different bookkeeping softwares just to see which one you might like. But they do offer those free trials. You can try out the one you're most considering and see if it's something you can learn, see if it's something you can use. And also, think about the long term. What are you going to want to continue using for a long time? Not just once or once a year, but continually. Also, don't forget, ask your CPA or your tax preparer what they recommend. They might have their own ideas about how to set things up for you that lead to a good strategy for you. A lot of the CPAs also have access to discounts on some of these softwares that they can pass on to you. So that's one thing to look at. Now, we talked about accounting softwares. Ultimately, your accounting software serves one goal: to give you useful information. You can't just run a business on a wing and a prayer. You can throw as much money into it as you want, but if you don't have a way to see how your business is doing, it's you're not going to grow. You're not going to understand where your weaknesses are so you can improve them. You're not going to see where your strengths are so you can capitalize on them. So keep good financials. Find a good bookkeeping, accounting software to help you do that. If you want someone else to help you with that, find a bookkeeper, find a tax preparer who can walk you through it. So find someone, but it's key to have good financials if you want your business to work. Now, if you have any questions about what we talked about, feel free to leave a comment below. I'll answer it as I'm able to get through it, or DM me directly. Now, if you would like to schedule a free 30-minute discovery call with someone at my firm, DM me also. And I think we're back. But picking it back up, if you want to have a conversation with someone in my firm, a free 30-minute discovery call, just DM me. We'll send you a calendar link. You can get scheduled up and we can have that call with you, especially now that we're coming into the tax season. You want to get those things filed and see if you can get any refunds, right? Now, don't forget, follow and subscribe for future tax tips and event notifications like this, and visit our website, latercpa.com. I will see you all on the next video, and remember, keep helping others to help themselves. Goodbye.